everybody. This video is going to be kind of showing how we are going to be turning this third garage bay into a little home gym. Yeah, we have two refrigerators. This one that's on the left is just an old junker that we just need to actually load up and move away. That is the door that leads into our house. And here's some of my husband's tools and whatnot. I'm going to zoom out. Hold on. Yes, this is very unsteady. I'm trying to hold a camera and walk and talk at the same time, and I'm not sure I'm that quite that talented. These are an old washer and dryer set that will be going to my daughter when she moves out of the dorms and into an apartment. We're just holding them for her. Just some boxes and stuff. Recycle bin, trash bin, some trees we're going to transplant, just some old pallets and junky crap. Right now, my daughter parks in this third garage bay, but she's going to get kicked out. Just some of my husband's tools, tool set. He's going to be kind of moving some of this stuff around and putting in a shed that we have outside. Our air compressor, we're going to take that down. Our fishing rods, etc. They're going to go out into a shed along with some of this other junky stuff. This is, we're going to just put some new shelves for my gardening stuff out in the shed or in our other garage bays. Eventually we are going to replace this door and we will wall it all off and just put like a regular door, but that won't probably happen until either later this summer or next year. And that's okay because, you know, it's not that bad out here. This is the area where I'm going to be hopefully putting my big home gym setup that I've got. We'll leave these brackets on just because they hold the door down and I don't want to have to worry about the door. We're pretty much going to take from about where that door right there is and back. So I'm going to have a pretty nice area here to put my home gym. I'm going to have hopefully my rower in here, like somewhere up in here. Maybe my spin bike. We'll probably put a little TV over here so I can like watch a movie, or if I do a spinning video. So right now this is storage, and for my daughter, you can see she's been driving through the mud and the slop and the snow and the crap. We're going to get all this swept out. We're going to get some stall mats installed in here. And hopefully in the next month or so, I will have a nice home gym set up. 6 weeks, I'm hoping, as the project comes together. So next time I film, hopefully we'll have a few things rearranged. Okay, we're just doing a little update. It's about 3 or 4 days since my first video. All the junk that was down there is now moved. Ron's kind of rearranged a few things here. We still have that old refrigerator there, but we're looking for a place we can take it to dispose of it. All these old pallets are here, but we've started going through some of the boxes. These boxes up here are just boxes because as I sell off some of my old exercise videos that I'm no longer going to want or use, or a lot of them I've had for years and I haven't looked at, so I've been selling them off. I use the boxes to get rid of them. Not get rid of them, but mail them off. We've moved our dumpsters over here just for the time being. The second set of shelves that was here is now gone. We've been going through the stuff that's on this shelf, determining what we still want and want to keep, and what we can either get rid of or try to sell. All the gardening tools that were here are now gone. We need to still get rid of that because I don't want to bang into that. All the fishing rods that were here are now gone. And we're getting it kind of taken care of. Okay, just another real quick update. As you can see, we've got a lot of open space here. My husband has been real sweet. He put down some caulking along that wall I park my car on the other side of that wall, and oftentimes when I drive it in the snow or the rain, a little bit of water will seep in from underneath. Don't want that to happen to get my gym equipment or my mats all dirty. The floor is a little bit damp because he kind of did a little bit of mopping in here also. We've put our stereo up there. I'll be able to plug my iPod into it, so I'll be able to listen to some tunes while I'm out here. I'm going to find some mirrors and some posters to hang up over here. So I'll have mirrors to watch my form and posters. Let's see, we've moved some stuff over there. Got some exercise videos in that box. I will occasionally still do some of my videos. Got rid of that second refrigerator, moved our deep freeze in here. We're still going to move some of this stuff around a little bit. I'm planning on putting one of those kitty holders, you know, on one of these windows so that when Bilbo, my cat, who always loves to come and watch me work out, he can sit there and watch me work out. We're really getting close to time to, well, we'll be moving the grill, of course, when we get a little closer. It's been abnormally warm. We've actually been grilling out here. It's been in the upper 60s and 70s in Iowa in February. Go figure. And the next day, few days, I don't know. Oh, I'd like to think this week, but maybe next week, we're going to go up to the Tractor Supply Company, and we're going to be buying some of the stall mats. I know you guys have all seen like regular exercise equipment mats. They're usually about a 1/2 inch thick. Stall mats are 3/4 of an inch thick, and they're designed to hold, you know, 1,200-pound horses and cattle. So, you know, that extra 1/4 of an inch of padding will make a big difference in holding equipment, padding for, you know, doing sit-ups and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we got a little bit of rust stain down there. We're probably going to get 2 sections of them. They come in either single sections or 12 by 12s. We're probably going to get 2 12 by 12s. I'm hoping to put like a TV up here, so in case I ever do want to do some of my exercise videos, I'll have a place to do that. And sometimes when I'm working out, I like to just have a movie kind of playing in the background. I know it's a little weird, but sometimes I just like having a movie playing in the background. And then we'll be moving my spin bike and my rower out here. And then we'll have to disassemble my gym and get it moved in here. So I'm hoping in another week or 2, I'll be filming another video of what it looks like when it's getting all set up. So, yay! Okay, folks, here it is. It is same as done. We do have a couple things, this stack of shelves and this workbench right here. Eventually, we hope this summer my husband will be able to put a shed in out in our yard and put those 2 things and maybe a couple of things like this. And then we can move the treadmill in here. But this is my spin bike. My little rebounder. I need to get a hook or 2 and put all my bands and yada yada yada. I have bands in that purse. Don't just think I have a random purse out here, but I have some bands in there. This is my cheap ass rower, but you know what? It frickin' works. And until I can save money for a concept, it works just fine. I have a PVC pipe. I use that for practicing either overhead squats, or it's awesome for like shoulder work, mobility work, some of my steps, my brand new weight belt, my big old stability ball. Yes, I have quite a multitude of DVDs and more DVDs and some old VHS. Yes, Tybo. I love Tybo. Get over it. I will occasionally do videos out here just to break up the monotony. So my TV, DVD, VCR combo. Hopefully we'll be getting again this summer Dish Network strung out here so we can watch movies. I mainly use that as a wall ball, some other balls for different work. My big barbell, some small barbells, some of my big plate weights, some of my kettlebells, more plate weights, my range of all my dumbbells. I have dumbbells that go from literally 1 pound all the way up to 30. Of course, we've all seen my home gym. Whoops, I am going in the wrong direction. There we go. It was a little bit of a challenge getting this in here, but we did. I've got a stereo up here. There's a yoga block up there. I have to keep it away from the cats. Small plate weights, another barbell for a little bar, little plates. I've got power blocks that are up to 50-pound increments, etc., etc. My preacher bar curl for my my bench over here. Foam roller, squat pad that I love to use when I'm doing my hip thrusters. An old Reebok step, not a Reebok step, the step, sorry. I've had it for so long the mat's actually starting to come off, so I glued it and have tape on it. Because literally I have had this thing for probably 15 years. Because I've been in this house for 12 and I had it for several years before that. My high step, my ab mat, these are quick release clamps for my bar. I got a new weight belt because I'm starting to deadlift and squat heavier. That is some chalk. A yoga mat that I use also for my hip thrusters. Like I said, there's my cheap rower. It's a little dusty because we got a little dusty moving stuff around. There we go. Have to fix that. So yeah, hopefully within the next 4 or 5 months, I'll have a treadmill that'll be kind of in this area right here. And I'll be able to move the spin bike kind of beside that. Right now I just plan on swiveling the spin bike to face the TV because I've got a few spinning videos. And yeah, this is my home gym setup. That's a stereo up there. I'm going to be listening to some music while I'm working out. I have room I can actually do kickboxing and not have to worry about kicking anything. I can actually do walking lunges, which I am super excited for. I've had a couple workouts that called for walking lunges and literally it was like, what, take a step, turn around, take a step, turn around in my old workout room. So I am super excited for this. I literally have no excuses not to get into a shape other than round. So with that, I'm going to say peace, love, and take care of yourself. That is the nurse's order. Bye-bye.